Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, and we're just jumping right into things. If you guys saw the last episode, we were using this really cool Parish Song team. I misplayed a bunch, I would say, in both of the games, so hopefully I can do a little bit better today. And it's so funny because I'm recording this right after the last episode, we just lost to Durant, so I'm a little salty about that. So let's see if we can get some revenge here. The bad thing about that game is we also had a lead that I was really happy about. There's no Chandelier this time though, which is good. Durant, once again, is just such a big problem. Like, Togekiss Durant is what really scares me. I think I'm gonna just go Gengar Scorch, though. These Pokemon worked out well for me in the last game. I just need to remember when my Parish Song is expiring on my side of the field. So yeah, we're gonna go into it. I actually forgot to change the overlay once again, so same question of the day as the last one. What do you think about Parish Trap? How do you feel about this team specifically? And what do you think Grapploct could be replaced for? Because that is definitely, I think, the odd Pokemon out for this composition. Definitely let me know in the comments below. Okay, so the only real difference here, there are a bunch of differences. The OG team had Whimsicott and Chandelure, and this one has Vanilluxe and Arcanine. Actually, was there a Grimmsnarl? I don't remember on that either. Alright, let's see. Togekiss Durant is what I'm scared of. I think Grimmsnarl Durant could be scary as well, but not the end of the world. It is Grimmsnarl and Arcanine. That's pretty good, actually. I think that's really good, because it's a free Parish Song and Trap. Alright, I'm super sad about losing the last one because I did not play it optimally, so let's try to get some wins here. Yeah, this is a free Parish Song. And G-Max Inferno. These Pokemon are gone. Like, even if they're both, like, pretty offensive, we're, like, max HP defense on Centiskorch. So, this should be a guaranteed 2 KOs. But, like, yes, like the last game, the last game we played against Durant, I need to make sure I do not mess up in the end game. And I need to make sure, because Durant can one-shot almost everything on this team. So I need to make sure to be in a position where even if it's it's getting a KO, we have enough mileage where we can just, like, you know, have 2 Pokemon, for example, protect, and be able to stall out the Dynamax and just be able to win with the late game Parish Song. Okay. This is where this team is kind of gross, when your opponent, like, expects you to be going for damage and we just go for a Parish Song immediately. Now we trap them in too. Yeah, like, these are like I wouldn't say 2 of the most passive Pokemon because you can build them offensively, but my opponent is using very passive sets here, so this is, like, phenomenal for us. Yeah, because now you're both trapped in. So we're in a really good spot right now. They're going to be taking some damage from Fire Spin. This next turn we can very easily double protect, and then switch out, and then just protect again. Yeah. I think the main thing we want to be smart about is saving Gengar so that we get a Parish Song off against Durant. Because our other Parish Songer is Lapras, and Lapras is obviously slower than Durant and will get one-shot, most likely, by a Max Rockfall. Not most likely, definitely will. Alright, so he's just setting up screens, but I don't really care about that. Snarl again? Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm not looking to do damage, right? Okay. So we're gonna swap Gengar out. I don't want that getting KO'd. I honestly don't mind going Gengar Lapras. Just, like, double switch here. Sorry, Gothitelle Lapras. Because then what I can do, it's the last turn of Parish Song on my opponent's end. What I can do is just click Life Dew with Lapras and Trick Room with Gothitelle. And even if you have Durant in the back, now we'll just get the Parish Song before you can move. Plus, conserving Centiskorch means we have a Fire-type attack to hit Durant as well. So, yeah, it's weird to switch out a G-Max Pokemon, but honestly, once you get the effect off, that's all you need. Thunder Wave could be annoying to play around, though. But that's why we swapped out. Snarl again? Yeah, that's fine. How nice it would be to have competitive Goth right now. But it would not fit with this team, obviously, because the literal point of this team is to Parish Song. So this is great, because now, this next turn, we can click Life Dew and Trick Room. I'm just worried about getting fully paralyzed. That would be bad. If we get the Trick Room off, I think that's just GG. Yeah, and Life Dew just heals us back to full on both. So, you know, this team punishes very passive leads like the one my opponent went with this team. You basically just pick up 2 and this is like the best case because neither of those threaten us with damage at all. So often you're not going to lose a single Pokemon when you're up against that. And then you have more resources to work with in the late game, basically. The best is when your opponent like Dynamaxes and you're able to just trap them in. So, yeah. My opponent's play, I think you Thunder Wave the Lapras and maybe go for a Flare Blitz. Hope for full Paras now at this point. If we don't get full Parrot on either in the next 2 turns, we win the game. Even if we get full Parrot, it's not the end of the world. I don't care about Lapras getting full Parrot. It's just got to tell. The problem is actually... Oh, actually, Thunder Wave will be gone after this turn, so that's fine. I don't really care about that. Nice. Lapras gets the Life Dew off, which is beautiful, so that heals us back to full on both. Not that we really needed the recovery, but I'll take it. But the main question is, actually Goth will be just short, I think, yeah. We are paralyzed. That sucks. Okay, that makes this game a little bit more difficult. Depending on what my opponent has in the back. But I'm sure you have Durant, you have to Dynamax the Gengar. Oh my, not the Gengar. It is late, sorry guys. You have the Durant, you have to Dynamax the Durant. It's a little frustrating. Yep, there's Durant. What is that, Milotic? Okay, that's scary if it has, I mean, even if it has Hypnosis, it can't KO both here. We need the free switch it into Gengar. Actually, I mean, the other question is, who do you target here with Durant? Because I could, like, Ally Switch. Because you gotta be scared about Trick Room, right? I'm actually thinking Ally Switch here and Parasong. I can't switch into Gengar, that's for sure. Yeah, you can see if we just got the Parasong. I mean, I guess even if we got Trick Room off last turn, we would still need to not get fully parried here on Lapras. So I'm ally switching here. The thing is that Durant might be scared of Trick Room, so it might just go for Max Bug into Gothitelle, which gets redirected into Lapras, but I think Lapras might survive that. Ah, but we get fully parried again. It is Max Bug. Go into Gothitelle. Actually, that works out then. Yeah, we just Parasong now. So if we don't get fully paired with Lapras, we should be good. But let's see. It's 2 full pairs in a row. So my opponent gonna get a 3rd one. Yeah, so it's Coil Hypnosis, which like everyone's been running now. But given that you've paralyzed the Lapras, I'm fine. Please, nice, nice. Okay, that should just be game now, I think. Yeah, because what we can do is we bring out Gengar. It's not game if we get fully paralyzed on Lapras. I should have brought out Centiskorch actually, shouldn't I have? I was going to say we double protect, I swap Gengar out, and then Gengar just comes back in. But if you max Rockfall into Lapras here as we get fully paralyzed, we could lose. Centiskorch does have the Charty Berry, so you would have to hit... Okay, we'll see. This is the last turn of Dynamax too, from Durant's end. Or sorry, not this turn. Next turn will be. If we don't get fully paralyzed here with Lapras, we should be good. And we get it off. Okay, that was close. Playing around T-Wave is always scary. Yep, there's Max Rockfall. So much damage. I mean, not that much to protect, but it did 57 total. Can we survive? Wait, if it did 57 total and that's 1/4, that means it does, what, 228? It's actually muddy watered. I think we have more HP than that. There's no way this survives, right? I mean, that could have been a lower roll, too. 57. Wow. Can Lapras with max HP defense really survive a max Rockball? It's impressive. Anyway, like I said, we bring out Centiskorch now. We click Life Dew. Let me just double check everything, because I flubbed a bunch in yesterday's episode. I just want to not mess up 100% win con. Yeah, both of these have 2 turns left. So we just bring out Centiskorch, sack that. Might as well try to go protect Lapras, and then Gengar just protects on the last turn. Okay, nice. Durant is scary to go up against, but both times our opponents did not lead with it. That game yesterday I'm still kind of frustrated about. It was really close. Max Rockfall into Lapras, probably just Muddy Water. But all Gengar needs to do is now come back out and protect, and we've got this. Oh, guys, it is 1 a.m. right now, and I'm trying to record as much as I can before I fly off to Melbourne tomorrow. I'm probably gonna record some more in the morning. I've got 3 more episodes left on my list, so maybe I'll do 1 more tonight. I'll probably play a 3rd episode with the Perish Song team, because I really like this team, and I just, like, misplayed a little bit yesterday, which I wasn't super happy about. Okay. So Durant goes back, which is also fine. I mean, the main thing here is that you have 1 turn of Dynamax, or sorry, on both. Just double checking, yep. So, just click protect. All we need is the Gengar to be protected, and that's game over. Yep. So, no way around this, basically. That's why, so, you know, one thing that makes it more difficult for this team, and for Parastrap in general, is if you actually manage to pick up a KO. But because my opponent led so passively, we didn't have to worry about getting, like, we were able to just go up 4-2 immediately, which gives us so many more options to work with. So, we could have ended this game in a bunch of different ways, which is why we didn't necessarily need Trick Room to be up. What could have actually been scary is by setting up Trick Room, we could potentially lose. Because then Gengar is the slowest Pokemon under Trick Room. So then, we probably need to bring out Centiskorch and go for, like, Fire Lash to knock out the Durant. Is that the name of the attack? I think it's what it is, right? Knock out Durant. I don't know if that KOs because there's no bulk on this, but it is Durant we're talking about. If you're able to KO the Durant, then you can just win with Gengar, I think, afterwards. Alright, we're going to find our last opponent of the day. Did we go up against this person on Road to Rank before? Because I feel like I remember seeing Surfetched. But I don't really remember. Interesting. Okay. Let's fight. I think this will be our last episode with this team, so I kind of want to feature the Graplocked. Would honestly be kind of cool here. It's mainly for Chandelure. It just has such an awkward place in this metagame because of Togekiss. Alternatively, I'm just thinking Gengar Sandaconda. Inteleon's looking rough for this, though. I just don't, I can't figure out how you figure, like, weaving Graplocked. But I wouldn't mind losing to this team. This is a really cool team. I think winning consistently with Parastrap is pretty difficult. This team is really well equipped to win, though. I like Gengar Sandaconda. I mean, that's just so weak to Inteleon, but I guess we could bait out a switch into Lapras. Okay. I'm just gonna go with the usual here. I don't think Centiskorch is as good here. We want the Sandaconda. Sending up Sand could actually be useful for the Gengar. Sorry, not for the Gengar, against the Chandelure. I'm not super confident with this. I think Surfetched could actually be really scary. I think Inteleon Togekiss is a really terrifying lead. But that's going to be... Okay, Chandelure and Inteleon. We've got Pasho Berry. Got Pasho Berry. I mean, thinking of protecting here and trying to just knock out Chandelure with the G-Max Sandblast. Because then we can Perish Song next turn. And Inteleon is trapped in. But I guess the other Pokemon isn't trapped in, so this feels kind of awkward. Wait, also Inteleon's not Dynamaxing, what? Wait, I wasn't expecting that. Is Chandelure Dynamaxing? find out shortly. Okay, let's see. No. I wonder if it's a double opening Gengar. That would be cool. Mudshot, yeah, wow. That's aggressive. Heat Wave, oh my goodness. Never thought I'd live to see the day with Sandaconda. Okay, so we'll get the G-Max. How much does this do? That's the question. It's a lot of Choice Scarf Chandelier too, which is good to note. Sick, that KOs after Sand. Great. Now we can actually perish on this next turn. So that's exactly what I was hoping for. I thought we'd at least take a a water type attack into the Sandaconda, but we didn't. Okay, that's pretty ideal. Didn't want to go for Sandstorm there because we don't want to set up the sand. That's one of the reasons why this Sandaconda does not actually run. I forget the name of the ability, but whatever it is that sets up sand, because then your Gengar is vulnerable to fainting from sand. Grapplock could have been okay. Grapplock should be water fighting. I don't know why it's just pure fighting. Okay, so now we can Perish Song. I don't think there's another Pokemon that can outspeed us, so we can pretty easily Perish Song and trap in whatever's coming in too. It's actually gonna be the Surf Etched. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm gonna click Perish Song here. I don't mind G-Max Sandblasting. Yeah. If you could potentially knock out. But yeah, okay, it's Snipe Shotting, okay. No Dynamax on either once again, which is interesting. Oh, that does nothing! Oh my goodness. Posho Berry is so good. Okay, we get the Perish Song off, which is huge. We're faster than Surf Etched with Sandaconda? I did not know that. Interesting. Yeah. You learn something new every day, and it's just a knockoff. Okay, that's so ideal. We can just double protect now this next turn. And then swap out Gengar for a late game Perish Song. Okay, Sandtomb is honestly chipping away at these two, which is pretty funny. Maybe we don't need to double protect actually. I mean, we saw that we're faster with Sandaconda anyway. I don't think Snipe Shot is even KOing from this range. I'm just double checking the Sandaconda stats. Yeah, it's sassy. I think we should survive another Snipe Shot. But we could just go out into Lapras. I mean, why not double protect this turn and then switch out into Yeah. How many turns have left? We got 3 on everything right now, yeah. Yeah, let's just double protect. The next turn we can switch out into Gothitelle and Lapras. Both of these are trapped in anyway at this point, so I don't really care about Gothitelle. I don't need it anymore. It's actually going to Dynamax finally. Interesting. I wonder if Gengar gets targeted then. Sure, it's Inteleon? Yeah, okay. My opponent's not out of this yet, but I feel like we had a really great start, so let's see if we can close things out. Now I'm really glad I didn't attack with Sandaconda. Surf Edge could have Leaf Blade. It could also have Close Combat, which obviously will destroy the Lapras. I'm worried right now about Gengar getting targeted by Inteleon. Surf Edge actually protected, okay. Which makes me think Gengar is getting targeted, but no, it's Max Geyser into Sandaconda. Perfect. Okay, this is great. This is really great. The likelihood of getting close combated is like somewhat unlikely, I feel like. We still need to play this smartly though, because there's still 2 turns of Perish Song. Now my opponent does have the Dynamax advantage. Gengar outpaces everything though, so we could go for a 3rd Perish Song. Or not a 3rd, a 2nd one. I want to double switch here into the Gothitelle and Lapras. And then we can just double protect if we survive the turn. All we need is... I mean, even if both get knocked out, maybe that's fine. No, I don't think... Both getting knocked out would be a problem. The only way you knock out both is Max Geyser into the Gengar slot close combating the Sandaconda, which would be an impressive play, but he's actually going for a double protect, which is kind of a bizarre play, and it's actually Max Hailstorm coming out. Interesting. Max Hailstorm makes sense, actually, because you set up the Hail then, so that you can knock out Surfetched. I can understand my opponent's play there, because like both Gengar and Sandaconda threaten Surfetched, but now it's the last turn of Perish Song, so we can just double protect easily. And then now it's 4v1. So yeah, I don't know. The turn 1 play was huge. That's why like you don't always want to just set up Perish on with this team. You want to go on the offense if you can in positions. Yeah, so both of these are down to 1. So we just double protect here. And then it's a 4v1. Which there's really not much my opponent can do. Yeah, my opponent just ends up forfeiting. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Think overall, I don't know, pretty straightforward. The biggest thing was being able to just knock out Channeler and then being able to trap things. Being faster than Surfetched honestly surprised me there a little bit as well. So yeah, I originally said that was going to be our last opponent, but I figured I'd actually play a third match. So we're gonna play a third match here. Is that a Frostlass? Straight up, have not seen that in team preview ever, or I mean in VGC 20. Interesting. Another Inteleon. So we just played against one. Sableye with Quash here is rough. Frostlass can actually be really annoying because you can switch out. There's a lot of hyper offense here with Darmanitan and Inteleon. So what's our goal here? Gengar. As per usual. It's outsped by a lot of things here though. Just not the biggest fan of. Oh, that Darmanitan scares me. So does Inteleon. Maybe we actually go with Gothitelle Lapras and just try to set up a song with these two. Because we have fake out support from Gothitelle. We could get so easily taunted by Sableye. I keep saying I don't like how these matchups look, but I really don't. I'm gonna go Gengar. The question is Sandaconda or Centiskorch? Scorch is probably a little bit better if we can knock out Inteleon. Just think Inteleon's gonna be tough to deal with. It's a really cool team. I want to see Frostlass here. I actually think if there's a game to bring Frostlass, it's probably against Perish Song, honestly, because you can switch out. Let's see if that makes an appearance. I think this will probably be our last time with the team. Sableye and Inteleon. Okay. It's not good, I don't think. It's not... Yeah, it's not terrible. I mean... Maybe this is where Graplock actually needed to come in. You can just fake out here. Into Lapras. Or double up onto Gothitelle. I think I'm going to Trick Room and Perish Song here. Yeah, I'm not sure you can knock out either Pokemon with Inteleon. If you fake out the Lapras, then Life Orb Max Dark Pulse actually might knock us out. Inteleon normally, you can run 4 attacks. So Water, Ice, Dark, and Max Airstream. You can also run Max Ground, actually. Which just comes from, I think, Mud Bomb, which is super weak. Just gonna fake out Gothitelle. So we will get the Perish Song off at least. It's actually gonna double up into with Max Geyser. Interesting. How much does that do? Alright. That almost KOs, but fortunately we survived with the Sliver. So now my opponent actually has to play around Ally Switch, and I wonder if they predict that. Because what we can do is double protect this turn, Ally Switch, and then play around it next turn. The problem is that Sableye doesn't even feint. I mean, it could, but it's probably going to switch out. Yeah. Okay. So the counts all fall. Double protect here. In rain? That honestly might still just knock out Gothitelle. We don't have a switch in. I mean, we should survive, I think. Just with the Sliver. And then we'll Ally Switch next turn. Into double protect the following turn. Yeah, Sableye just switches out immediately, okay. Hydreigon. Okay. The upside is that Lapras is in a right position. Downside is Gothitelle is threatened so much right now. I think we might have to sack Sandaconda. Max Airstream, okay. Well, that's fine, because yeah, we do actually end up surviving that. Yeah, this is where like ghost types also mess with the strategy a little bit, you know? You can see. Perish counts fall down to 2. Can't let Gothitelle go down. Oh, I didn't bring Sandaconda. Yeah, we sack Centiskorch, I think. And go for another Perish Song here with Lapras. We need to sack the Centiskorch so that we get Gothitelle back in, which is why I was saying I think like having a eject button on something could be good on this team over the Graph Lock, which I just never have brought. We've gone up against a bunch of ghost types too, but I've just never felt super comfortable with it. So Max Airstream. I actually went into Lapras. Maybe Life Doing there would have been better then. This actually could be huge though, because that means... Oh no, we just broke the trap though. You can just switch out now. Ugh. Unless you're Dark Pulsing to KO here. Nope. You probably switch out Inteleon here. Right? So we don't have to trap anymore, which is unfortunate. You can Dynamax Centiskorch at least. And I guess just trap him in with Gmax Centinferno. And swap out Lapras into Gothitelle. Yeah. I broke the trap, which is the bad part, yeah, because you can just swap out, especially after Dynamax has ended. And Sableye doesn't even get trapped in. Maybe Grapplock should have come out in this match, especially because it just gets dunked on by Inteleon anyway. So if you're wondering how to beat Perish Trap, having a Ghost type Pokemon is a great way as a start. And if you can break the lock by forcing like Gothitelle, by forcing a KO onto it, that's huge. So nicely done by my opponent. Cool team. No Frostlass, unfortunately. Well, let's see if we can pull it out. It's still not over by any means, but it's gonna Dark Pulse into Gothitelle. Okay, that's I guess fine. I don't see how we beat Sableye though. The upside here is at least Centiskorch will trap in the Hydreigon, which is also Perish trapped, or it has eaten up a Parasong. So at least that's going for us. But Sableye can just switch out still. Yeah. Okay. Centiskorch is on the same timer too. We can bring out Lapras and Life Dew here at least. Actually, given that Sableye just switched in, I think you just fake out Lapras. I don't even know what to do. The Sableye mate just was super rough, and Inteleon's a super offensively good Pokemon against this team too. I think you fake out Lapras and probably, I don't know, like Dark Pulse, Centiskorch, maybe Draco Meteor it. I don't mind just double protecting here. Do I mind actually? Hydreigon will faint in the next turn. We can win if we hit like I think a Sheer Cold. But otherwise it's looking pretty rough. He's got Taunt too, okay, yeah. Draco? Just Dark Pulse into Centiskorch, okay. Rain stops. Last turn of Dynamax. Yeah, if we hit the Sheer Cold against Sableye, that's one out, man. But the Sableye caused a lot of problems, especially with Taunt. I don't want to switch Centiskorch out. So I guess I'll just Gmax Centinferno and Sheer Cold. Yeah. He's gonna taunt. Yep. That's fine. Unfortunately, I don't think Centinferno knocks out Sableye even with the Fire Spin. He's gonna Dark Pulse into Lapras, actually. Interesting. We actually hang on from that. I mean, if we hit Sheer Cold, I think we can actually win this because we can just bring out Gengar and Perish Song. Oh, that almost knocks out Sableye too. But we don't hit Sheer Cold, unfortunately. Sableye fainted there. We maybe had a chance. I think we're probably done for anyway, though. No. Just super well played with Inteleon. I think the Sableye was obviously a nuisance, and my opponent played very well with that as well. Just overall good execution, I would say, across the board. I don't know what I could lead differently into Sableye and Inteleon. It's a really rough lead. And with Darmanitan in the back, I think this matchup was near impossible. I think if anything, maybe we have to bring Graplocked to have a chance. It's just that we're outpaced by Inteleon and probably what's presumably Scarfed Darmanitan. I guess we'll find out here if it's Scarfed or not, but it probably is. Inteleon being faster is a really big deal as well, because the merit normally is having a faster Gengar. He is Quashing, which makes me think he's probably Banded, but it doesn't really make a difference because we're sashed. He's going to click Rock Slide. Okay. No, Gengar actually dodges it. What could have been funny is if you Rock Slide hit Gengar and then Perish Trap activated. Or not Perish Trap, sorry, Curse Body. Sludge Bomb's not KOing here, unfortunately. If we got a Poison, maybe... Nah, even with Poison, we don't have a shot. Oh, we do have Protect. Yeah, the main thing is, unlike G-Max Charizard, where the Flare just affects everyone, the problem here is that it only affects one Pokemon at a time. Yeah, I don't think I can win this, right? Inteleon's just going to outspeed us. Unless you're Banded Rock Slide and you miss Rock Slide and we crit Poison Sludge Bomb. That's actually our out. So, we have a very small chance of winning. Assuming it is Banded Darmanitan, and it's not Scarfed, so I guess it is. Alright, Sludge Bomb Poison? Crit Poison? One of the two? Poison? No. That actually was our out though, yeah, if we get the Poison there, and the miss, we win. But like I said, the odds of that are really slim. So ultimately, I just got overwhelmed by offense, plus my opponent a Ghost type, and that's pretty much how you beat Perish Trap. So glad to feature this game as well, because I think it shows you some of the weaknesses of Perish Trap. Ghost types are just really difficult to deal with, and that's why Graplocked is on the team actually. But I just haven't used it at all, so I wasn't super comfortable with it. But if there was a game to bring it out in, it was probably this one. So yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoy, share your support by leaving a like, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, peace.